Hello, microphone check 1 2 1 2. Hello, and welcome to Atomic Movie Reviews Film Society. I am your host, Atomicon Rex. Here we discuss films that have a narrative background in aliens, ghosts, robots, and monsters. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. Okay, so Stacy's still out of town, so me and the crew went to go watch A Quiet Place Day 1. Oh my God. What was this? A Lifetime Hallmark movie with aliens? Jesus Christ. I don't think I've... You ever hear the term popcorn dust? Let me tell you what popcorn dust is. Popcorn dust is when you're eating a bag of popcorn and you're in the movie theater. Okay, you're crunching. You're getting down, right? And that dust flares up into the air and it enters your eye, right? And then your eyes start to water and they start to drip. Kind of like cutting onions. That's what kind of movie this is. This is a popcorn dust movie. All right, well, let's just jump into it. So A Quiet Place Day 1 came out, I guess, July. No, I guess it was the end of August. Yeah, I might as well just say July. 2024. It's called A Quiet Place Day 1. It's a third installment. It's part 3. It's basically about a bunch of aliens attacking the planet that can't see, but they hunt by echolocation, by hearing, basically. So let me get my notes here. Oh, shoot. Should have been a little more prepared. Okay. So what are some plot and narrative predictions? I didn't have any on this one. You know, I thought it was going to be... Okay, I guess I did. I figured it's going to be like some World War Z thing where it was going to be like different from the other Quiet Places. It's going to be all action. And we're going to see basically civil war on the streets of New York and see how these people deal with the aliens. It's really not like that. It's not a big action piece, live set, multiple locations, action scenes type of movie. It's not like that at all. It's still very much kept in the cut. Sorry, there's a plane flying above me. So if you pick that up, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's really self-contained. It's a quiet place. It's still, even though it's in the city of New York, you're, you know, after the invasion takes place, is you're in subways and apartment buildings and hallways and stuff like that. You're not really in the main street. So I guess I didn't really go into it with a narrative prediction. I just expected a big action piece movie, which it was not. Okay, so what is the genre? I put horror. I mean, I was gonna put alien in it, but this is more of a monster movie. Like, there's not really anything to decode. Like, they say that they're aliens, but that's not really depicted in the movie. They just come from the sky. Okay, so it's not, we don't know if they come from another planet. Like, that's not depicted in the movie. Like, they're falling out of the sky. I have a theory about what's actually really going on, and I'll talk about a little here in a minute. Cinematography. It was live action. It was a live action movie. You know, CGI. That's your basic. It was basic. Original work. This is part 3 of A Quiet Place. It was original hit a couple years ago. It's basically aliens from the Alien franchise. It's like a offshoot of that. Like, they're just alien locusts just running around eating anything that they can see. Set design, most of it was practical effects. Like, you could tell it's CGI because, you know, there's an alien invasion, but mostly it was practically down to earth. The effects were good. I mean, I couldn't tell that the aliens were CGI. They all looked pretty real to me. TV tropes or plot convictions. What did I put? I put Alien Horde. So yeah. Basically, it's just a faceless mass attack by aliens that just eat up everything. Like there's no real purpose to them, but complete destruction. And so there's not really. It's a horror movie. Like you just have to stay away from the monster. That's basically what it comes down to. There's not too much to think about. There's not too much to unravel here. Characters. So I'm just gonna kind of zoom through this. There's not really, because I got heroes, villains, damsels in distress, sidekicks and stuff, and I don't really think that these things apply to this movie, being that it's more of a lifetime movie with aliens in it than anything else. So the hero is basically the cancer lady. She knows the city, and she kind of figures out that they're attracted to hearing. Okay, but like she doesn't do anything heroic in the movie. She's just like the main character. The villain, I think they're called Death Angels. I'm pretty sure that's what they is. So this is the insight I gained from this movie. These aliens, I think, are the meteorites, right? Like in the first one, it's implied that they came. Well, the second one, it's implied that they came on meteorites, and then like the meteorite crashed, and they were just kind of on it, and then they like get off it and start attacking people. My position is, just by looking at the alien and its physiology, is that they're actually the meteorites. Like the meteorites, when they're coming down in from space and you see those fireballs, that's the actual alien. And then when the alien hits, okay, it doesn't hatch or anything, it just unfolds and like starts attacking. So I don't think they hitched a ride on a meteorite. I think the aliens are the meteorites. And which, that's the point I haven't heard anybody pick up on. And this is the third franchise. So, I'm gonna take credit for that. Yeah, definitely gonna take credit for that one. Okay, so damsel in distress. I'm gonna put the foreign exchange student, even though he was the man and he was more heroic than like the main character, he was still like the tag along. I mean, he might be the sidekick. Actually, I would put him in the sidekick. I would put him in the sidekick category. Maybe not the damsel in distress. I'm not really sure if there was a damsel in distress. Now that I really think about it. Did they have to really save anybody? Was there like a moment where they had to save somebody? No, I don't think so. Okay, so that's why I did that. So I put the cat as the sidekick. And the reason I put that is because I think the cat was an alien. That cat was too cool. I have a cat. There's no way that my cat's going to stay that quiet during all of that nonsense. There's just no way. That's not how cats work. It would be hissing, scratching. I'm telling you, that cat is the alien. Like it's one of those Twilight Zone movies. That's the vibe I was getting at, where the super intelligent monster that's orchestrating the invasion is the fucking cat, right? But you can't tell because it's just a cat, right? But it's going around, just basically walking around and surveying the invasion as these bug monsters from, the heavens fall down and start ripping everybody off. That's the vibe I was getting, because that cat was too cool and way too quiet. The cat didn't meow, didn't hiss, didn't do anything through the whole movie. And it would show up. There was just one part where I completely forgot about the cat. I completely forgot about the cat. And I think he's doing this mission. He's trying to get her some medicine. And he's like dodging monsters. And, you know, it's just crazy. And then boom, that cat just walks. I laughed. I was just like, that was kind of cool. When that cat just showed up, like, hey, I was like, oh, I can see his emotional state, like him just losing himself right there, because it was kind of cool for that cat to show up out of the blue, out of nowhere, and just, you know, be like, I got you. You know, I'm watching your back. I'm still watching over you. You know, so there was something definitely eerie about that cat. So I actually put the cat as a sidekick. Weapons, there wasn't really too many weapons. Like, it's a survivor movie. Like, the only way to really kill the aliens is to drown them. Like, they can't swim. So that was the first time I saw one of the aliens die, besides the first movie, because their skin is metal, basically. Like, that's what I'm saying. I think they're rocks. Okay, I think their skin is like rocks, because when you shoot them, the bullets just bounce off of them. She's only able to kill it when it's, not in this movie, but in the first one, when it opens its mouth and then they shoot it with a shotgun. That's the only time they're able to stop it. But in this movie, it basically falls into some water and it drowns, and they escape because it drowns. Okay, so mode of transportation. For the aliens, it's the meteorites. And then for the people, there's this like boat at the end of the movie that they have to try to get on, because the aliens can't swim. So you have to, like, you can survive on water on a boat, basically. And that's kind of how everything's playing out. And so, like, the goal is to get to the rendezvous point before the boat takes off. So that's kind of like the mission that's taking place. The locale or the location is New York City. Number 8. How was the acting? Did the actors seem believable? Yeah, everybody was solid. I bought everything. I even bought the aliens. I even almost bought the cat. Okay, like, the cat was dope. The cat was a character in itself. And so I don't know how, I mean, I guess the cat was just walking around doing what, you know, cats do. But I have a cat, and there's no way my cat is that disciplined. So that is a well-trained, well-taken care of cat, because that cat was awesome. What was the cultural impact of the movie? Did it break any new ground? I mean, it's coming out. Is there a cultural impact? Like, it's coming out on the eve of July 2nd, which is like the whole Roswell crash alien thing. So I don't know if that was on purpose or if that was a connection. It kind of seems like it would be, being that it's an alien invasion movie and it comes out the month that the whole UFO festival comes on. But then again, it could just be a coincidence. So there's that. Rating system. Theater, Blu-ray, streaming, don't bother and skip it. I mean, it's not a bad movie, but would I watch it in the theater? Probably not. I probably wouldn't watch it in the theater, because it's one of those one and done movies. Like, this is a movie that if you watch it 2 or 3 times, it's because you're morbid and sick in the head. Like, nobody likes to watch Lifetime movies over and over again. That shit is depressing. This movie is depressing. It is. Oh, it's day one. Like, it's gonna end with a hopelessness feeling attached to it. So I would wait. To stream it. Like, I'm not even sure if I would buy it, to be honest with you, because it's not a movie that you could pop on any given Sunday and pop up some popcorn and eat it. Like, this movie is drama. It will have you and your girlfriend crying. Like, fuck that. I don't like that. No one likes that. Okay, so summary and recommendations. This is A Quiet Place Day 1. It's the third installment. It's a horror movie about alien locusts running rapid. It's um it's a self-contained movie. There's not like a lot of action. It's a Lifetime drama. It's a one and done, but it is a good movie. I do recommend you seeing it on a streaming platform. Atomic Rex out. Talk to you later. Bye bye.